How's it going, everybody? This is going to be my first screen recording. We're going to go over the markets, Bitcoin, the DXY. We're going to look at everything. I know currently with Bitcoin we have clearly broke out. Pretty nice move over the last week. Basically, we're just going to kind of go over things, do some charting, and I'll at least give my perspective on things. I'm hoping to start a channel and at least give people a different a view on markets. Of course, I am not a pro trader. I got into Bitcoin, or noticed it, interested in cryptocurrencies. You know, a lot of people probably got started because of crypto and into charting, and you know, what a great place to start. You know, it's the most volatile. I mean, out of Bitcoin's really not all that volatile. You know, altcoins are. And back in 2017, you know, it was a big hype. Got interested in it, and I enjoy studying markets, finding targets. You know, just learning different things, and I pull in all perspectives of people that I follow, and then I make, you know, based all that and then my own opinion, and I make my own decisions based on what I see. So we're looking at Bitcoin here, and currently we zoom in here. This was a nice breakout here. Breakout of this area. We're on the daily right now. We're going to go down to the 4-hour. Take a look at this. Of course, I've already drew a pennant up here. This right here, guys, this is parabolic price action. Clearly, you can see the curvature to the upside. You know, what reasons are there to do that? A lot of people went short. People expecting Bitcoin to keep trailing down. You know, from 69,000, here we made a low at, you know, 15.4 something. You know, eventually the price does come out. It pops up a lot here, this here, here. When the majority of people continually think that the market goes down, will go down, things change eventually. Markets love to get people on the wrong side of the trade. That's a given. That's something I've learned. And to catch a bottom of a market, the best price, I mean, that's what everybody wants. They want to catch the best price. You gotta, you would buy. The only way to catch the bottom is you're trading it against the majority. That's how it is. If we go back here to let's get on the weekly here so we can get back. And this is a log scale. We're in log. I mean, I can't, when we put this on the regular scale, we wouldn't even see this action down here. It look like a flat line. But here in 2017, if we look at that, clearly here's a shelf right here. People were thinking the price ain't going any further, and then it just capitulates, finds a new low. People right here, this price action hadn't happened, but people right here were thinking we're going down here. They were probably shorting it, and price went up against them. That's how a bottom's made. When the majority is wrong, the market will push the opposite direction and start going up. So to catch the bottom, you're gonna be out there in no man's land by yourself, doing the opposite of what the majority does. I mean, we had this nice run up, and here's COVID. Here's our, where's Bitcoin happening somewhere in here, and it runs up. This was a given. This is the easy trade. This right here was for the majority of people was difficult. Even me, I knew that this shouldn't have happened, but why did it happen? Why did it happen? I mean, we can look here on the RSI. One reason why this shouldn't have happened is clearly right here, overbought territory right in here, but it kept going, running up on bearish divergence. We've got a high and a higher high. We've got a high. If we pulled it, let's see. Yep, that would still work. Even better. Here's our high. Here's the lower high. This is bearish divergence. There's no volume. The volume's not here. Here's some good volume. There's no volume here. To buy into this, you would be crossing your fingers, hoping that it keeps going up. But this is what markets do. They want to get you on the wrong side of the trade. They need buyers to, I honestly don't know, but I do know that this here is bearish divergence. This trend is down, and it's only down for so long, and now here we are. So tell me what this looks like. There's a downtrend. There's a downtrend. We're in an area of a bottom, in my opinion. There's too many people short. The majority thinks we're in a bear market. It would be fitting to get everyone on the wrong side of the trade. Again, just like they were wrong up here, they're going to be wrong here. Clearly, this here is saying we've got a low in the RSI and a higher low. We got a low, lower low, bullish divergence. This was going to happen in time. Not everybody can be right. You can't, the majority cannot be right in a market. At least in Bitcoin, they want you, they create a narrative, and as long as they can get the majority wrong, then it works. Now, do I think this is the bottom? It very likely could be. Let me get rid of all this. And sorry, I'm new to doing videos here and all the little shortcuts. I know some people can zoom right through this stuff, but let's look here at let's go to the dollar, the DXY, and look at that. In fact, let's just we're going to overlay. We're going to double up here. Do this. Put the DXY underneath here. Here's the Dow Jones. We can look at the Dow Jones here in a minute. Okay. We're on the daily. Let's go to the weekly. We are going to remove all these drawings for the time being. Weekly. As you can see here, I mean, the dollar is in an uptrend. But currently, I've got the purple here. This is a 50-day. I mean, the dollar does not look like it is going up anymore. It's clearly coming down. Um, where do I think it'll go? I believe it's going to come right down here to the 200 and the 233. Now, at current, it is kind of printing what I like to call a whiplash, a diamond pattern, which usually shows a reversal. It's a reversal. But if next week dollar keeps going down, or in the coming weeks, I'd give it 2 weeks, 3 weeks, um, it would at least prove to me that the dollar is going to keep coming down. I don't think that there's just too many people bearish right now. I mean, this top here was an easy top. Let's just get it off this, and we're going to go open this up, and I'll show you the DXY, how I know that that was a top. It was an easy top. It was an easy call, at least for me. Let's see if I can speed things up here a little bit. Open this up. There you go. This is a trend-based fib. 1618. Always remember this. The 618, the golden ratio. Perfect. Nailed it. I mean, that is this whole thing. There's a double bottom. Here we got a broadening rising wedge. The megaphone pattern broke out to the upside. This was easy. This was saying, this double bottom was saying, get the hell out. Something's getting ready to change. Printed the double bottom. This dollar went parabolic. And now it's coming down. It's retracing. Now, if you look right here, the 618, which is at 98.14, we'll put a mark there. And where is my 233 and 200? Is this basic 200 right there? Tell me that it ain't going to retrace right back to the golden ratio at the 200. I mean, they got the 21 EMA in the 50-day moving average, getting ready to cross bearish. Anytime we were underneath it, it kind of looks like it just keeps going down. The dollar down, market's up. And I mean, even though on the macro here, on the DXY, I mean, this was a breakout right here, and if we measure from here to here, you know, consider this the pole flag. I mean, look, we just did the same fucking move. Sorry for my language, but we did the exact same thing we did here. So the dollar did top right there. Now, could it chop around in here for a while? Yeah, it could. But, you know, Bitcoin had a bottom, you know, somewhere in here. Dollar went up a little bit, you know, trailed, went sideways, and then finally capitulated. The dollar did, and Bitcoin went up. Bitcoin went up here also. So, you know, it's very likely that we're in a, I mean, clearly from $69,000 on Bitcoin down to 14 or 15, whatever it was. That's a pretty good move to the downside. You're most definitely at a better point to be buying in this area versus this area. So let's go here on the weekly. Then I'll show you something here. Every time here we're above the 21, above the 50, then we got underneath it, and you know, here's the 200 wedged in here. you know, this looks like this. This is the area in here. Do I think it could come down? I mean, Bitcoin can go to zero if it wanted to. I don't think it's going to. I mean, why the hell would it? Who would force crypto to zero? It is the best performing asset of all time, and you definitely don't want to kill that. So, it'll be here and it'll find a bottom and it will go back up. And then people are going to make a lot of money. And what we're trying to do is find the bottom, the best place to buy. When we was over here, everyone was looking for the best place to buy, and then it took off right here. People are looking for the best place to buy, but they're waiting for a downside. Maybe downside doesn't happen. It's just like right here, this pattern here. This is a breakout, right? Get it off there. There we go. I mean, if you pull it up from peak to peak over here, this peak, this is a breakout. It broke out, came back, retested, took off. What are we doing here? We still need this type of action to happen here. But there was a bottom here, and there was another buying opportunity here. So what are we looking for here? What I'm seeing is we're above the 21 again. I mean, what's the odds of it getting above 21 and then crashing again, just doing the same thing? I mean, everyone would be fucking right, making money on shorts. That doesn't happen. And this candle here, this is a strong candle. Last week was a strong move in comparison. It's been a year, over a year. November was when we had the peak. And, how long did we go down? We just keep going down? No. Eventually there's going to be a bottom, and it's going to go back up. And we're pretty close to that time frame, in my opinion. We look right here on the RSI, it's broke out, clearly. I mean, we can draw a line here and see what happens. Go from there to there. Breakout. So, looks like a damn breakout, guys. If we zoom in here, just on the price action, you can see an inverse head and shoulders being built. You can go, turn magnet off, go right here, right here. That's a bottoming pattern. I mean, we're probably, odds are, I'd be watching this 21 EMA. Come back for a retest, fool with that a little bit. Easily could be printing something here. I mean, price could go on up here to the 200, but eventually it will come back down. It's got I would guess that it needs to print a pattern, but back here it didn't. It just took off. It's very likely that if we don't start falling back below the 21, or at least retest it, price could easily get up here. We're looking at 24.7. There's the 50. I mean, it would just be almost too fitting for prices to take off right now. Anyways, guys, sorry if you can hear background noise. I'm new to editing and videoing, and we'll keep you up to date and see what the market brings. Let's look at the Dow Jones. I think this has got people. It's above the 50. I mean, they worked it right back up there, hit the 200, came up. Markets can do this too. Here's a nice pattern. It loves these patterns. Higher highs, lower lows. We got the old megaphone pattern. mean, do I think price is coming down here? No, I don't see it. This thing is working its way up. We'd have to have like a multi-year bear market going on. To me, this looks like a, let me turn the magnet on. It's a retest. I mean, it's broke out, retested, and appears to be working its way back up. Turn the RSI on. Here we go. We got a low, lower low, got a low, higher low. Trend changed. Bullish divergence. RSI is working its way back up. We look at the S&P. S&P is just lagging. In fact, this might be look at all this is bullish divergence. This thing, the trend is changing. It changed right here. That, you know, let's see if we can find that. Find that bottom. What we'll do, I'll turn the trend based fib on. We're gonna go here, here. I mean, there's a 618. It came down, retested it, tried to get down below it. Now we're back above it. What I would be looking for is a breakout just like the Dow Jones. You know, call this a, what is this? An ABC correction to the upside. I don't even know if that's what you call it, but we could do that. Here we go. Move, correct, move. Let's see where that gets us. Turn this color different so we can see which one we're looking at here. There's a 618 to the upside of this whole move right here, and that is 4,300. I mean, that we're going, you know, it's going to come up here, retest. It's going to come up here and hit this high. That's where we're going. The trend changed in right here. This is a weekly chart. We've got 2 weeks closed. You know, bullish candles. I just really don't think. I don't think we're going to be making lower lows than this. Everything just seems perfect to fool people. Am I a perma bull? No, I don't really care. I just want to know which direction we're going, and it seems correct that we possibly have seen the bottom already. It could do this. It could come up here. Each one of these levels here are going to be targets. We got this target here, 4,077. We're at 4,000 now. Here's the next target, 4,300, 4,600, and all-time high. You know, once it gets above this, you know, you could go in with a, you know, just watch it. But, you know, eventually the same things are just going to go back up. That's just the way it goes. Oh, man. So, let's look at Facebook. I mean, look at that. Depending on where you want to draw your line. Let's go here on the line chart. I mean, we fell out of trend. Definitely. I mean, how far was that thing down? Go over here and see how far we came down. Turn back on candles. I mean, look. much more of a discount do you need? I get to do 76%. I mean, that's a hell of a discount. Where do I think this is going? Guarantee you the fib here will tell us. Here's the trend up. We'll just go from bottom to bottom, be a safe bet. On the weekly, we look at the daily. There's the 200. I mean, clearly we're going to the 200 right here. This is your first target here. You got the 200 at $157. It's coming. I mean, it's time. It's time for things to come back up, at least a little bit. That's bottom good enough. Got all these gaps. I mean, you just fill the gap. Where's the other gaps? You know, most of them have been filled. This one ain't. Here's a 618, 270 bucks. Turn this on the monthly so we can look at it here. I'd almost bet that that thing went down to the 618. Yeah, 786. There you go. There's a discount. And the 618 puts it at 156 again. We can do this all day long here. I mean, anyways, guys, I'm gonna quit. I'm just going on and on and on here. But anyways, if you like the content, and you know, this is my first time doing it. I'm hoping to do more of these, and it's all learning. Kind of do this journey together here. But yeah, if you want to subscribe, that'd be great. Give me a thumbs up, turn your notifications on, and I'll try to get more of these videos out and see what the markets bring. Thanks, guys.